Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another SheEO News with myself, Marschelle Weeks, also known as Coach Money Mars. I serve as a senior leader in the SheEO district as your director of social media. I hope you are well today. I have on my SheEO pin because look, what side is it on? Here it is, my SheEO pin. So happy to have my pen. It's a sweatshirt type of day, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Um, it is Tuesday. I feel like it's already Thursday. It's been a week, a good productive week, good busy. So there are no complaints, but sometimes you gotta throw a sweatshirt on and just keep it moving, right? So let's hop in. We have a few things that we want to cover today. First, we always want to share the vision of the SheEO district, and that is to help and develop and increase the greatness that is already inside of each woman that is in our presence while changing the mediocre mindset and replacing it with a high-level mindset. So we just want to come alongside everyone who is joining us on our social media platforms to know that we're here to grow together. We're here to learn from one another, support one another, and then to hold each other accountable, changing our mindsets and striving for excellence in business, in our social life, in our financial life, in our health. As you know, we are always open to new members within the SheEO district. So welcome if you have joined in the last few weeks. We're glad to have you. We hope that we are giving you value within the SheEO district. We hope that you have turned on your notifications so you can keep up with everything that's going on. We have events coming up. We have the Academy will be starting up soon. There will be new tribe memberships and just it's so much that's going on behind the scenes. So you want to make sure you have those notifications turned on so you will be the first to know when it is announced. So in keeping in line with the vision, let's go back to that. Developing and increasing the greatness that is already inside of each woman that is in our presence, while changing the mediocre mindset and replacing it with a high-level mindset. Let's talk about our theme for the year, wealthy or healing. We're experiencing wholeness in business, relationships, health, spirituality, wealth, and financial assets. Wholeness manifested by way of internal healing. So please turn on those notifications so you can have the opportunity to meet the other SheEOs so we can see what each other needs, what support we need, what advice we need, the encouragement and accountability that we need, because we are all walking forward. We're growing forward, actually, to a place of wealthy where we are healing. We are whole, nothing missing, nothing broken. And you may say today, well, I don't feel that way. But we speak in faith that we are whole, nothing missing, nothing broken. And we're going to say it until we start to act like it. And then everything else around us is going to change, because we know that God, Jesus, seated. It's finished. It's already done. So you just need to believe it, accept it, and walk into it. Keep your faith out on the field. Don't pull your faith out. We wake up, we go to bed, believing for whatever that wholeness is to you. You may be whole in business. You may be whole in health. Maybe your financial life may need a little bit of work, or, some people could be looking at some relationships that are a little rocky. They don't know how to navigate it. Well, we're going to wake up and go to bed believing that is healed. So we are wealthy. It's already done. It is finished. We believe it. And we're going to believe it. We're going to wake up in expectancy until it happens. Point blank, period. No buts. No buts. Whole. Okay? Let's keep it moving. Everything works together. The CARES Department, Christian advocates reassuring and empowering our sisters. If you're having a hard time accepting the fact that you are already healed, everything that you need is inside of you, well, guess what? You can submit your prayer request or mental health check-in to the CARES Department. Our director of the CARES Department is Piangela Jones, and her assistants are Jamaica Townsend and Denise Henry. You can submit your request at SheEOCares.com so someone can come alongside of you. Sometimes, even as Christians, it's hard sometimes to pray when we're caught up. Sometimes we can be discouraged, right? There's no shame. We're human, but that's what we're here for. That's what the CARES Department is for. That's what the events are for. So you can come out to know that you're not alone. You're not by yourself. So go on and submit your request because you may need someone to pray for you. Sometimes we may not know what to say. We may be tired. God doesn't judge us for that. He loves us, but He has put different people in place. He's given people a drive, a desire to care for others. You know, we all have our different gifts and talents. So let the CARES Department do what it's supposed to do. Submit that request, SheEOCares.com. So going forward, and again, right in line with what we're discussing so far, have you noticed that Mondays, Mental Health Monday, you will notice that the post will pretty much be geared toward mental health, different topics. So if there is something that you would like to see take place for Mental Health Monday, please do share. You are free to send a message. You are free to comment. If you follow or friend us on Facebook, any of the senior leaders, or Kellye, our CEO and founder of the SheEO District, let us know. I mean, we're here to serve you. The SheEO District is for all of us. And, you know, we all may have a different topic that we'd like to hear from. And so you are helping the SheEO District to be more helpful to more people by speaking up, commenting, and telling us what you want to hear, because if we don't know what you want, we cannot serve you, right? So we're going to continue to post on Mondays about mental health issues, or I should not say issues, topics is the better word. And if there's something that you'd like to see, please reach out. Please reach out. All right. So what is coming up? Girls' Night. Are you following Kellye Bowens on social media? You need to follow her today. Kellye has partnered with these other organizations that you see on the top of this slide to have a pop-up experience on Friday, July 15th. It's Girls' Night, 6 to 10 p.m., of course, Eastern Standard Time. We're here in Atlanta. You can register at girlsnightpopup.com. I believe she is still looking for vendors. So if you are interested in being a vendor, please reach out to Kellye. She has posted about this in the SheEO District on Facebook, and there is a post out there on Instagram as well. So comment or send a direct message so the information can get to you so you can participate. But even if you do not want to be a vendor, just come on out, meet Kellye, meet some of us who will be there, and network with other women. It's always good to get out, meet people in person. You know, I am guilty of kind of haven't enjoyed being inside during the pandemic. You know, I am one of these introverted extroverts, so I could stay in the house for a long time, but that's not healthy. We got to get back out, throw that mask on, that N95 that makes you more comfortable. I know it does for me. Put the mask on and go socialize. We need people. We need relationships, right? And you never know, your next client, your business bestie, partner, you don't know who you're going to meet, right? So come on out and support the Girls' Night and have a little bit of fun. The next event, Power of the Peace Summit Summer Series Conversations. These are our monthly brunches facilitated by our Kellye A. Bowens. brunch and networking experience. So July 24th, 1 o'clock p.m. is the next brunch. You're going to want to go on to the SheEOdistrict.com/events to check to see if tickets are available. The brunches do sell out. We will have some amazing speakers. There will be panelists. So you see Kellye, Latisa McCoy, Manisha Holiday, and Mickey Riley. The Power of Peace Summer Series conversations going to be really, really good. It will be hosted by our Dior Lux Queen, the Honeybee. Are you following her? You need to follow her on social media. She's one of our senior leaders. She will be hosting. She's an amazing host. If you don't believe me, go check out some of that footage from the last brunch on social media and the SheEO Facebook group. And then follow her on Facebook and Instagram. Dior Lux Queen. I think on Instagram it is the page, the Real Truth Honey, or the Real Page Truth Honey. I'm probably saying that out of order, but if you type in Truth Honey, she'll pop right on up. So let's look at what the menu is. So the taco bar, shrimp, ground beef, seasoned pulled chicken, turkey queso dip, Mexican rice, black beans, lettuce, tomato, cheese, salsa and chips, and the SheEO signature cupcakes that have that delicious candy on top. Oh my goodness. There will be bottomless mimosas, traditional margarita, and watermelon margarita. So that sounds like a good time. Great conversation and great food. So we have Kellye, who is the CEO of Visionology Event Management. Her expertise is in event planning and consulting. Our expert panelist, Manisha Holiday, who is the CEO of the Holiday Firm. Her expertise is public relations. And then we have Mickey Riley, expert panelist. She is the founder of the Fabulous 40 and Over Club. She is a licensed financial professional. That's going to be an amazing conversation. So make sure you go to the SheEOdistrict.com/events to make sure you can get your seat. The Year of Wealthy comes with apparel. Go to the SheEOdistrict.com/apparel and get your wealthy attire. The sweatshirt may be a little hot to wear to the brunch. However, the buildings are on Arctic in Georgia here in summer, and fall will be here before you know it. I hate to rush us, but you know what they say, right? Make your Christmas list. Look, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Halloween. Look, end of the year, when it comes, it just flies right by, right? We're going to be celebrating from here on. So go on and get your gear so you'll be ready to wear it when that fall air hits us, when we're waking up in the morning, going off to work or getting kids ready for school. Throw that sweatshirt on and keep it moving. The SheEOdistrict.com/apparel. So I said, I need to pull this back up again. Why? Because we were talking about how to prepare for the recession, right? But what we really need to talk about is this is just how you live. This isn't just how to prepare for the recession. How are we supposed to live? We're supposed to save as much money as we can, get out of debt as fast as we can, and increase our income, right? That isn't just to prepare for the recession. That's the way to go all the time. Why? So when things hit the fan, recessions that we cannot control, when it's just, my goodness, there's a list of things that we could go through, things that we cannot control, right? The problems become inconveniences when we're prepared, right? Life lesson. So I don't want to just put these tips in a box for recession. We want to create healthy financial habits. One last thing. I was exposed early on in my 20s to what wealth looked like. It made me take a second look at family. So you know how we can grow up around people, and sometimes we may not listen to the people that we grow up with because we see them all the time. We may take them for granted, right? Or, how we're young, we know everything, and so we may turn a deaf ear. But then we go out first job, meet someone, and they could say something that we've heard. So when I think about, again, what wealth looks like, and as I am learning and building, what type of wealthy financially, because I'm already wealthy, right? It's in the spirit, it's coming, I'm just waiting for it, right? So I think about the people I was around who looked so normal to me. They didn't look like celebrities, right? Because that's what we see. That's what's placed in front of us. And so a lot of people, they spend so much money and energy trying to look like celebrities who most of the time get that stuff for free, right? Or they're on a scale where they have to keep up this image and keep up with the next. That sounds tiring to me. So the people that I worked around, people that I grew up around, their wealth was shown in investments. Their wealth was shown in experiences, the trips that they took, the schools they were able to put their children in, the activities they were able to put their children in, the time that they were able to take off. They didn't drive fancy cars all the time. Not saying they didn't have them, but they didn't talk about things like that. And it made me kind of say, wow. And faces came to mind. This is over time. This wasn't like just a one-time epiphany, but the different faces in my family. Some where I'm like, wow, this happened. And then there was, some financial struggle. And then it was like, wow, these people have been living like this for a long time. And I'm not paying any attention. But I went outside of what I knew to come back to see that's how you do it. So when we're saving as much money as we can, not that we never get to do anything, but we plan. We're showing our wealth through investing, watching our money grow in our investments. That's wealth. It isn't the car. It isn't the house. Those things cost money. A house is an asset. Yes, some would argue that it isn't. However, we want to live a life that not only prepares us for the things that we can't control, but for down the road. Because we plan to live a long time. God said with long life, He'll satisfy us. But who wants to live a long life and be broke? Not me, not you. God wants more for us. So we need to save as much money all the time. We want to pick and choose. We want to budget. That's the other thing. These people, different family members, they live on a budget. Even if they have the money, they still live on a budget. Why? Because that's how they keep the money. That's how they grow the money. They don't hop on every new thing and someone says, oh, do this and hop on it. No, investments make you wealthy. Investments make you wealthy. Not unless, you're an athlete or one of these celebrities and they get paid these gobs of money for one performance or something like that. Nothing wrong with that. But we all know the stories of the same people who are filing bankruptcy 2 and 3 years, 4 years later because they didn't invest their money, or they tried to take care of everybody, or they just didn't put their money in the right place. So wealth, the type of wealthy I want to be is the quiet type of wealth, right? It doesn't brag, it doesn't boast. However, it shows up in a mighty way when it needs to. Okay? So that's Coach Money Mars' tip for a lifetime. Save as much as you can. Stay out of debt. Or if you get in the debt, get out of debt as fast as you can. Put your life insurance in place to protect what you're building. And that can be your nest while you're investing your money. Okay? Make sure you're following us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Please share, like, tag your friends, family members, any of your friends that you think want to have a business so they can jump into the SheEO district and immerse themselves in all of this SheEO CEO nest is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see so many successful women, so many women who are climbing. They're already successful, but they're finding their footing. And it's just amazing that you are going for your goals and going after the dreams that God put in you. Lastly, let's give our CEO and founder of the SheEO District her flowers. She is doing amazing things behind the scenes, folks. I'm not going to give it all the way, but she is really putting the SheEO District in the position to have a large impact on women around the world. And as I've said in the past, you better hop on now, because I'm telling you, down the line in the future, the membership to the SheEO District is going to be big ticket, because it has had an impact on my life. And I've been here for about 30 minutes now, I'd say, but it's had a large impact. I have been given the privilege of bringing the SheEO news to you, doing the social media, helping to brand, helping to put the SheEO District out there. That is a privilege. I don't take it lightly. I believe in the SheEO District. I believe in the vision. And I would just say, please share this with people, because it is making an impact, and it is a steady, consistent, but growing impact. And you want to get on board. Turn on those notifications, folks. We have some big announcements coming. But Kellye, we just want to thank you for following your vision. You know, Kellye started the SheEO District during the pandemic, dodging COVID and starting this amazing organization that has taken on its own life. Just amazing. I'm sure you're reading the different comments about the tribe and the SheEO Academy. Ilyasa is our director of the SheEO Academy, the different consultants who are giving their time, again, to make sure we all have value and we're learning and we're growing. All of this has come out of Kellye's vision. Huge, big deal. Don't miss the boat on that. But again, thank you so much, Kellye, for all that you do. A lot of it, again, is behind the scenes, folks. Hardest working woman, give you the shirt off her back and cook you something to eat. Do you hear me? Thank you, Kellye. We love you so much. So that is the SheEO News. We thank you so much for joining us. Again, like, share, tag, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.